The following is a Thorpe TV production brought to you in cooperation with Jack Thorfinson. Ladies and gentlemen, live from Mr. Holster's Ranch way up north near the Canadian border, it's time for Saturday Gun Chat. Here he is, Mr. Holster! Saturday Gun Chat without ducks. Oh, well, what the heck, I guess I'll... Oh, Mr. Holster, hey! Hey, that's me! Howdy, Parge. Yeah, it's me, Mr. Holster. Welcome to Saturday Gun Chat. Let's get this show started off right. Jack left me a little cocoa, so let's have a little cocoa toast to the sunny slopes of long ago. That doesn't heat you up and cool you down all at the same time. This is what we're looking at today. I'm going to talk about, I got a box in the mail that came on, what day did that? That was yesterday. It came yesterday. And this is, I ordered this. I almost forgot I ordered this. If it weren't for my constantly checking to see where it was, I would have forgotten. I ordered this from Sig Sauer. This is to go with my Sig 1911 carry. Yeah, right there. So I'm kind of anxious to get this. We'd open it up and see what's inside since it took such an elaborate journey of 12 days to get here. And it spent more than half that time down going back and forth to one place and back to St. Paul. To St. Paul and another place and back to St. Paul. Which I can understand. I spent a little time in St. Paul. And that's the capital where the governor lives, in St. Paul. And I can understand him not wanting to spend much time there. And the package leaving. It's too bad it had to go back, but let's open it up. Let's pop the top on this one, as Machine Gun Kelly would say. And see what's inside. Now that we've eaten up, I don't know how many minutes, like 4 minutes of your life just getting the background story. Apparently there's a packing. Oh, that's what happens when you have a sharp knife. It cuts through the oh well. Okay, let's go. Let's see what's in here. Flotation devices. Count them. 3, 1, 2, 3, 1911 recoil springs. 1, 2, 3. Recoil springs for the commander size. And then the item we're looking for, which was this Mitch Rosen, extraordinary Mitch Rosen gun leather. No gimmicks, simply extraordinary fit, finish, and function, which we're going to see how well that fits. Take a peek at it, see how it looks. Yeah, it looks pretty good. My only grievance with the other one of these I got was it's supposed to fit a 1.5 inch belt, and it's really too small. Because I wear a 1.5 inch belt, and I had to use my old dress belts from when I was working on the last one because it was too small. And don't know on this one what's going to happen there. But this is for my 1911 carry. And it looks like it's going to fit, I would say. Let's... Now, I always do this, and this is the anal retentive part of me. I'm going to wrap this thing in saran wrap before I put it in there. And yeah, the gun is empty. I waste so much of your life as it is. I hate to make you sit there and watch me empty it. It's pretty tight. It's going to have a little more saran wrap put on it and stretch it out a little bit. See, by putting the saran wrap on there, you're going to force that leather out a little bit. It'll stretch it out a little. Put the saran wrap on there, and it's going to stretch it out. I like to do this on a new holster, and get it in where it's supposed to sit, and now let it sit like that for a few days. Stretch it out. It's got a nice sight rail on it. You can see. It's kind of a minimalistic deal, but these Mitch Rosen holsters, very nicely done. The only thing I wish this holster had on it I wish it had another piece of leather wrapping around the top to reinforce it to keep it from collapsing. That's one of the reasons that I had trouble putting it in there. It's kind of collapsed a little from sitting and drying out. So, but there we go. Exciting, isn't it? That only took minutes and 27 seconds of your life you'll never, ever, ever get back again. Well, I thought I'd share that with you. If nothing else, I thought it was humorous that holster had to go up to Osceola and back to St. Paul and sat there for like 5 days of the 12-day journey. And you see, this is a funny thing, is UPS does this too. They got this deal where they pay the post office some unknown amount, and I bet it's not very much. I bet it's not as much as the post office should be getting. That's why they're losing money. But they've got some special deal where they do this, where it's on the slow boat to China, and they get it to the post office and deliver it, and then the post office takes it out and delivers it. Of course, they had to drive past my place a lot of miles to get it up to the post office. Yeah, the whole thing's ridiculous. There you go, guys. Thanks for tuning in. If you like my channel, please subscribe. Till next time, from Mr. Holster and Jack, go out and stay safe.